Everybody has to do it, but nobody wants to talk about it. Well, in today's video, we're going to talk about your colon health or your gut health. But before we do that, I want to start with my story and then what happened to me. 23 years old, I was diagnosed with constipation and put on stool softeners. My symptoms would be, I'd be a week before I go to the bathroom. Once I did, it was excruciating pain and also blood in my stools. I have a lot of back pain and a lot of bloating, and also had lots of skin allergies. And so I made an appointment, went to the colonoscopy experience at 23 years old, and the doctor says, don't worry, there's nothing wrong, there's no cancer in there, you're just constipated, you need stool softeners. They didn't tell me that by changing my water to hydrogen water could make a huge impact on the colon gut health. So I want to talk about why that's possible. So our gut is lined with good bacteria and bad bacteria. So if you're eating a lot of foods that are not living foods, like cooked meals, possibly, McDonald's and Burger King and, all those wonderful, tasty places to eat, well, it's cooked. And anytime you cook your food over 104 degrees, it kills the living force, the enzymes that are in there. And so what happens is you bring that into your body and it's dead food. It takes a lot of energy for the body to actually break it down to use it. And then it goes into our gut and then it sits there. And there's not a lot going on because you're not drinking the right water. Because those bacteria, like we talked about, there's 30% of the gut known as hydrogen trophs. These little bacteria eat hydrogen as fuel, and when you eat fiber, the right types of foods, not the cooked and processed foods, those little hydrogen trophs break that down and make hydrogen gas. So your body makes this hydrogen, and that helps us with our fermentation of the gut and helps the whole process of elimination go much smoother for you. And so if you're cooking your food and you're not drinking the right water, then most likely you're going to have gut issues. And there's 23 feet from here to here. And you can store 15 pounds of this fecal matter in your colon. So if you're not going to the bathroom once or twice a day, what's going to happen is really not a pleasant experience. If you imagine this in your mind right now, there's bacteria. We have yeast, we have funguses, we have parasites, and they're living in our bodies. And they're looking for food. So if you're not going to the bathroom, they're like, ooh, I'm living in here. This is nice and cozy for me. They're going to eat that fecal matter that you're not eliminating, and they're going to start to consume it. And then they're going to leave the waste behind in your body from their little bodies that leads to diseases of all types. So now you have gut issues, you have cramping, you have nauseation, you have irritable bowel syndrome, you've got constipation, you've got all kinds of issues in the gut. Now your body can't even absorb nutrients because you're so backed up. So I'm here to tell you that there is definitely a requirement for you to have more hydrogen in your life. You're probably very deficient. So when you drink the hydrogen, it helps the bacteria and they consume it and there's food for them, and then everything else happens more beneficial, and then those bacteria tend to leave your body and you don't have to deal with them on a daily basis. So if you want to know more about this hydrogen water and what it can do for your gut health, then reach out to us. We have to share with you more information how you can get it and consume it and love it and also share it. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. And until then, be happy, be healthy, and be free.